Now listen to this. The source said executives removed Meghan from most parts and also cut the amount of a speech. However, the Duchess of Surrogate deliberately intervened. She intervened in the middle of the arranged schedule and a speech only about her, only about Meghan Markle. She also made the veterans very angry. So this is a report that is suggesting that Meghan Markle, when she was at the Invictus game, and you have also noticed the seats were half empty. I mean, almost 1/3 of the people came, or maybe half, but there are a lot of spaces available for anybody to really go in and have a seat there, because nobody wanted to be there when Meghan showed up. So she made these veterans very, very angry, and many of them, according to this report, left their seats. They have been preparing for these games for a year, yet she is late. Now obviously nobody cared when she showed up and she said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm late, and this happened, that happened." But there is this report that suggests that the veterans, they were there for the actual program, and that would also include somebody giving a speech, i.e. in this case Meghan Markle, but obviously she showed up very, very late. What was she doing? We know she was buying burger in and out restaurant, if you remember, and doing milkshake and getting the kids ready, all of this nonsense. So according to this report, the veterans, they were angry because, and some of them left because she came so late, and they have been preparing for these games for a year, yet she is late because she did a school run and bought some milkshake with her invisible kids, an army of nannies. The veterans arrived on time, and Meghan, many of them have kids, and they said, well, we are here, we have kids too. They have jobs, some are also carers, they have to deal with travel arrangement challenges due to needed mobility accommodations. What kind of jerk would bodyguards and a nanny stands on stage and whines about late on a stadium where people were waiting, the veterans? I mean, if you have your body parts amputated and you are in pain, emotional, physical, you want to go there and have it done right away, but they were there and they were waiting, I mean, for looks like for hours. Okay, so a lot of these veterans, they left. They said enough is enough, we're not gonna wait any longer. And the stadium was full in the beginning, but then obviously when she showed up, Meghan showed up, the stadium, the seats were half empty. I can't get past, sorry, I'm late to the party. Literally no one cares if you're late or not, madam. It's not about you. There is a certain disconnect with what she said. She arrived late to the games because she had to stay home and look after the children, get them settled, and blah 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 blah, whatever she said. How she was portraying herself, according to this report, herself reporting that she flew without a stylist, hairdresser, or a makeup person when she was about to address a room full of disabled veterans. This does not make her seem relatable to them. So true. I mean, yeah, you're late and you could not bring your hair stylish. Like, these things are way too much for anybody, let alone the veterans who are waiting there for so many hours. So the disabled veterans, doesn't make her seem relatable to them. This is not a struggle for her. Having to look after one's own hair and makeup is not relatable to anyone, and it's not struggle, particularly when faced with a room full of disabled people. Now there is this backlash, and if you actually watch, if you're following her for the Invictus game, you will notice that the seats are getting emptier and emptier every single day. Less and less people are actually getting interested in what she is doing at the Invictus game. Guys, this is a disaster. The veterans are turning away from her. Hopefully next year she will not be there, and I think that will be the case, because I don't believe Meghan Markle will be married on papers with Harry next year this time, but we'll see what happens. Thank you guys for watching. New here, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.